The shipping vault was cold. Fluorescent light hummed against concrete walls. Dominic Ashford stood alone, cotton gloves on his hands, preparing a 17th century still life for international transit. The painting had sold 3 days earlier for $2.3 million. His authentication, his signature on the certificate, his reputation wrapped around every brushstroke like a guarantee. He tilted the frame forward to inspect the reverse. Standard procedure. Check for moisture damage, transit stress, anything that might compromise the work before it crossed the Atlantic. His fingers moved along the stretcher bar, careful, practiced. The hands of a man who had spent 15 years learning how to touch priceless things without leaving a mark. That is when he felt it. A fold of paper tucked behind the wood, wedged deliberately into the narrow gap between canvas and frame. Not old, not part of the painting. Something placed there by someone who understood exactly how to hide something in plain sight. He pulled it free slowly. Conservation-grade pencil on acid-free paper, folded twice. The handwriting was small and precise, the kind of penmanship that belongs to a person who measures everything, even the pressure of their own hand. He read it once, then again, then a third time, because the words did not make sense. Not here, not now, not in the context of everything he believed about himself. Provenance entry 4 is incorrect. Cross-reference the 1987 Kessler catalog, Raison. The Montclair attribution collapses under spectral analysis. This painting is real, but your reasoning for authenticating it was wrong. I corrected the file. You are welcome. No signature, no date, no explanation. Dominic sat down on the cold concrete floor and stared at the note in his hands. His chest tightened. His mind raced. Because if this note was telling the truth, then the authentication that built his entire career, the one that made his name, the one that turned him from a legacy hire into a legend, had been wrong. And someone, a person he had never met, never spoken to, never even noticed, had quietly fixed his mistake and walked away without a word. Have you ever been so certain of your own success that you never stopped to wonder who was holding you up from behind? Have you ever looked at the life you built and assumed every brick was yours, only to discover that someone else had been laying the foundation in the dark while you stood in the spotlight and took the applause? That is what happened to Dominic Ashford. And the woman who saved him, the woman who loved him faithfully for 7 silent years, was about to disappear from his life forever. If this opening has you hooked, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like right now, because this story is about to take you somewhere you do not expect. 72 hours before the note changed everything, Dominic's life had been perfect, not good, not comfortable, perfect. The kind of perfect that looks like it was designed in a boardroom and polished for a magazine cover. The announcement came on a Wednesday afternoon. The board of directors